I have come up with the typical business requirement where I want to change the transporter details at good receipt in SAP S/4HANA. How can we do this in SAP S/4HANA? Let's find out in today's video. Hello and welcome. My name is Gunjan and I am a SAP consultant. On this channel, I bring up more SAP related content. If you are a newcomer to this particular channel, consider subscribing, hit that bell icon and like this video to keep us motivated. Let's start with today's topic. To understand the business scenario in detail, let us get introduced to Deepika. Deepika is a purchaser at ABC Limited. She is responsible for procuring raw materials for ABC Limited. For the procurement of raw materials, she has finalized a vendor, John. John would be delivering the goods to ABC Limited. For the transportation of goods from John's premises to ABC Limited, a transporter, Pawan, has been finalized. So Pawan's duty is to transfer the goods from John's premises to ABC Limited. To begin with the process, Deepika creates a purchase order. This purchase order contains all the details of material along with its quantity, price, expected delivery date and everything. Purchase order also contains the details of transporter along with its price and the transporter's name, which is Pawan in this particular case. This purchase order is distributed to John and Pawan for their kind perusal and reference. Based on this purchase order, goods are loaded from John's premises to Pawan's cargo. Pawan then starts the shipment to ABC Limited. During the shipment, his cargo meets an accident and all the goods are being damaged. In order to complete the purchase order obligation, a new transporter, Steve, is asked to deliver the goods from John's premises to ABC Limited. Steve, based on the purchase order information, collects the goods from John's premises and loads them into his cargo. He then starts the shipment from John's premises to ABC Limited. Once goods are received at ABC Limited, Deepika creates a good receipt, and the entry which gets generated at good receipt is GRI clearing, which will be cleared against John, and freight clearing, which will be cleared against Pawan, since Pawan is the transporter mentioned in the purchase order. But the goods are actually delivered by Steve, not Pawan. So we will receive the invoices from Steve and John. John will give us a material invoice and Steve will give us a freight invoice. So GRI clearing should get cleared against John, but the freight clearing should get cleared against Steve. So in this particular example, we want Steve to appear as a freight clearing agent in the good receipt itself instead of invoice verification. Now let us see in SAP how can we achieve Steve's name in good receipt itself instead of invoice verification. So we have a purchase order here which is created for raw material 01 with the vendor John, and here we have a condition type for freight. The vendor for this particular delivery type condition is 100001, and this particular vendor code is for, let me show you, this vendor code belongs to Pawan. So Pawan is the transporter mentioned in the purchase order. If we go ahead and create a good receipt with reference to this purchase order, so let me go to MIGO, and here if I put my purchase order and hit enter, I will get all my material details, quantity, plant and storage location and everything, but there will not be any place where I can actually maintain the transporter name. But this particular screen can be modified to accommodate transporter details with a small configuration change. So to change the configuration, Let us go to the condition type maintenance M/06. Go to your freight condition, which is FRB1 in my case. Open it. Here you will see a field supply good receipt. Currently it is mentioned as no entry possible, but you can actually change this configuration to allow the entry possible. So I have changed this. I save it. It will ask you for a transfer request. Just give a transfer request and hit OK. Click on save. Now if you go and try MIGO again, so I have refreshed the transaction. I put the purchase order number here. Here you will find an additional tab of freight. This will contain the name and number of the transporter mentioned in the purchase order, which you can change. Let me change this to Steve. So let me select Steve here. I hit enter, and here I have changed the transporter details in the GRN screen itself. Now if I check and save this particular GRN, the freight clearing entry would be cleared against Steve, not Pawan. In this way you can change the transporter details at good receipt. That's all for today's video. There are few other videos which may be helpful for you. I have linked them here on the screen. Do check them out. I'll see you in the another video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.